Hi, my name is Julie and I am a teen librarian with the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, and I'm here today to tell you about XL by Scott Brown. So in XL, Will is the main character and he's 4 foot 11 inches tall, and it's his 16th birthday. And every year on his birthday, his family has measured his height. He's usually tried to avoid it, but they've always reached for the tape measure. This time, he doesn't even have to stop them from reaching for the tape measure because they don't even bother to reach. They all know that he's still 4 foot 11 when he's 16 years old. And what makes this worse is that his stepbrother and best friend, Drew, is almost 6 feet tall. So he feels even shorter in comparison to his best friend. And so his birthday's not all bad. His parents have saved up to get him a car, and it's a brand new car. It's a Fiat, which kind of feels like a joke because a Fiat is about I don't even think it's even as big as a Mini Cooper. So it feels like a small car for a small man, and he's not really excited about that, but he acts very grateful because he knows that was an expensive gift. And he has other plans for his birthday. So his plans are to tell Monica, his other best friend, the third in their little trio, how he feels about her. And because he's been in love with her since the day he met her. And so he goes down, takes his car, and goes down to the beach where she surfs regularly to meet up with her. And he has some moments with her alone before Drew comes in because Drew's at basketball practice. And so he's ready to tell her, and she's really excited because she's got him a gift. And he's like, okay, I'll open it. And he opens it, and it is a ring. It's the Lord of the Rings Hobbit ring, the one ring to rule them all. And he's, again, of course, acting grateful for this gift that she's so excited to give him, but again, feeling kind of insulted about his height, feeling very sensitive about it, and changes his plans and doesn't tell her what he feels about her. And so they end up going to the party later to go meet up with Drew, and they get separated, all three of them. He doesn't even run into Drew, but he gets separated from Monica. And when he is separated from them, he runs across a couple of the football players basically bullying this kid, and he recognizes this kid. And he's a photographer for the school newspaper. He barely remembers his name, but he steps in to try to help, and so does Sydney. Sydney is way more popular than he is, but they're lab partners in biology, and she's really nice to him, and he really does kind of like her. And they help this kid out of this situation and get him home safely. And after that happens and he goes off to find Drew and Monica, well, he finds them at the party, but he can't believe what he's seeing because they're kissing. And he is so upset. This is a horrible day, and he just doesn't want to be here anymore. And so he leaves the party, leaves them to find their own way home, goes back to his house, and, after such a bad day, he's kind of hungry. He goes for the leftover birthday cake. And before he knows it, he's eaten the entire leftover cake and goes to bed. And he sleeps in the next day, which is unusual for him because he doesn't normally sleep in. He's usually an early riser. And the thing that's changed, though, the next couple of days, couple of weeks, he gets this ravenous appetite that he has no end in sight. He's just eating basically everything. And after a few weeks, he's like, something is definitely different. And he grabs the tape measure and he measures, and he is 5'2". He's made it over 5 foot, and he's grown 3 inches in the matter of a couple of weeks. So a very, very short amount of time. And it's just really crazy. But this is the beginning of the problem. So he doesn't stop growing at 5'2". He keeps going. He's almost 6 foot. And then he passes up 6 foot with no signs of stopping. So he is trying to navigate how to feel in this, what essentially feels like a brand new body, and also how to navigate how people treat him being so much taller than he used to be. And now he's having trouble fitting in his car. He's also trying to navigate the whole relationship between Drew and Monica, his best friends, because now of their trio and all the plans they've made, now two of this trio are dating each other, and he's asked to not make it weird. And he doesn't really know how to not make it weird, especially when he has feelings for Monica. So can he figure out how to navigate that, navigate his feelings for his best friend, and navigate how to feel at home in his new body, and determine if he's going to stop growing before he reaches freakishly tall proportions? So to find out, read XL by Scott Brown.